Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you, come along and see it's true.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft here on the Highcraft server. So we are right outside of FL's base, and I had been thinking that kind of making a diverting path over that way to go to the shopping area might be a really good idea, but now I've reconsidered, and I think that we can kind of take this path and veer it off over to this kind of subdivided island section right here, and then head on up this way over here, and then follow this around past the lighthouse that isn't rendering, and then we can make our way on over. It will require 2 bridges, so that's not the best, but it should be fine. And then I was thinking maybe, I'm not 100% sure, but maybe this island right here we could do something with as well. Nothing too fancy, but maybe, I mean, there is quite a bit of space here. It's a little bit kind of encroaching on FL's area, but maybe we could do something over here. I don't really know what, like maybe something for the server. I don't know. The build is done. I'm done with the tunnel, completely done. The rail system, on the other hand, is a different story. So we covered all this up, kind of got it a little bit terraformed. I'm not displeased with it. It's okay. And then same kind of deal over here. We got it kind of fixed up. I think it needs a little bit more. Like that big flat wall right there isn't working out so well. And then we need a bridge over here, but we'll deal with that on a different day. And then inside, I got all the walls fixed up. I got the roof changed out to cobble there, so the roof and the floor are both cobble for our yet to be finished rail corridor thing or something. I don't know. And then got this kind of finished off a little bit. So for now, we are pretty much done in the shopping district. However, I was talking to Raven earlier, and I think I came up with an alternate plan. I'm going to build 3 total rail stations. One's done. It's already over there. The other one's going to be on an island-ish place kind of over here in sort of the back corner of the build. Which one is it? I believe it's this island right here. Something. Yeah, I think it's this one. So we'll do one there. That'll give you access to this kind of side. And then over here, past this nether portal, there's a big hill, and I think I want to do it on the probably the lower middle section-ish of the hill. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be where we put the third one, and then the third one will loop around and go back over. It'll head back to the start. So yeah, so we're going to do, rather than doing bidirectional, I mean, we might have bidirectional, but we're definitely going to have a system where you can start at any one of these and make a complete circle. It's probably going to be underground. So yeah, that's something to look forward to in the coming episodes. But for today, we're done over here. I'm going to be making my way back over to the Mesa. We're going to be doing some work over there. So I need to drop off these supplies over here, grab up some food, and we can head on over to the Mesa. Alright, so I made just a real quick detour over at the mob spawner. I wanted to kind of collect up some experience, repair my gear real quick before we headed all the way back over to the Mesa, where we don't really have any way to repair our gear. I mean, I guess we could go like night hunting or something. And I decided while I'm over here, I was going to brew up some potions. So I went ahead and got a one of these brewing stands, and I'm making up a few splash potions of weakness. Because, yeah, I think it would be really nice if we were able to cure zombies. And to that end, I also crafted up this auto smelter right here. What I'm going to do is kind of rummage through all of these chests. And I want to find all of the random, like, golden gear that nobody wants. And we're going to just take all of this stuff and throw it in there and smelt it down into nuggets. And then hopefully we'll have enough nuggets that we can build up some more golden apples. So I'm probably going to be down here for a little bit. So I'm just going to get all this stuff kind of smelting up. Who cares about the enchants on there? And yeah, I've got a plan. All right, we're fully repaired and everything is done smelting. I went ahead and put all of the little iron bits that I could in there. So that means that we now have enough golden apples, or enough materials for all of the golden apples that we're going to need. So that's pretty good. I think that what we'll do is leave the nuggets over here by spawn and probably... Oh, let me grab this. Probably... Oh, geez, that was unexpected. Probably just make our way on over. I've got some apples. I don't know that I necessarily have enough, but we should be... Oh, wait. I forgot the potions. All right, cool. Well, I'm going to get the rest of the stuff we're going to need for our journey and for our time over in the Mesa, and then we'll actually make our way on over. All right, so we're back over in the Mesa. I think that this mountain right here, this hill, this is going to be a good place to put our eventual giant, massive, crazy, insane, ridiculous storage system. So I figured today's probably a good day to kind of break ground on that project. So what I'm thinking is this right here, this is going to be sort of the main path that kind of runs the length of the area over on this side. And then somewhere over here we'll have some sort of stairs or something. So I'm going to get just a little bit more hardened clay together, get a little bit more cactus green together, and finish this path up. Then I'm thinking maybe right about here. So sort of right here. This might be a good spot for our entrance. So I want to patch that up, and did I get some? I didn't get any gray. That's okay, because we can just do this. Just kind of like that. And then I think this should be just fine as far as a spot to start. Let's put it right here instead. So then we'll have doors here, and then this will be one of the entrances in. Now I do want to kind of keep the Mesa somewhat like natural looking on the outside, so it's not immediately apparent that you've entered my my base area, other than the announcement thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this green real quick, get this put in, and then I need to dig out a little bit, but I need to get some coordinates, I think. Because once I do kind of this outside edge, I don't want to come back and have to deal with it again. Oh, the white shifts up here. Oh, interesting. Okay, cool. All right, well, I've got work to do, so maybe time lapse, and I'll be right back. go. Now we've got the tunnel pretty much all sort of hollowed out. This is the beginning. This is only the first step. I need to get kind of the corners figured out, exactly where I want the edges to be, and then this is going to be kind of the first room. I'm probably going to do something with stone brick kind of along this wall-ish kind of over here. And then I need to figure out, I think this season I want to go even bigger than last season, which I feel like might be a mistake, but yeah, it should be something. So we'll jump into that just a little bit later, probably in another episode. There are two more things that I really wanted to get accomplished today. The first of which was I want to make some of these apples that I have. If I can find them. Where are my apples? Did I put them in the chest over here? No? Where did I know I had some. I brought some with me. Apples. No. What the heck? Hey, there they are. Okay, so I want to convert all of these apples, or as many apples as I can, into golden apples. So that'll give me 7 in total. So that's okay. We'll put that and the gold back in here. And then I got this chest because I went ahead and made up just a very, very small and simple kind of conversion spot. A spot to change zombie villagers into regular villagers. It's right over here, right next to the staircase, and I have 3 cells sort of made up. There's no redstone in here just yet. I may do that in the future, but at least for right now, I feel like this should be pretty sufficient, I think. And then we'll just throw these in here. So now if we find ourselves in a situation where we have a zombie and he is following us, we can just come right in here, drop him in one of these little pens, get them all nice and blocked off, and then we can start the conversion process. So we are now 2 episodes in over here, maybe 3, and we're ready for starting to get villagers converted. All right, so now that we've done those 2 little things, the last thing on my agenda for today, I need to get kind of a makeshift tree harvest area set up. So I'm thinking, I marked this area off here. I think I'm going to make a little, a single one-click farm right here just to kind of get us started. It's probably going to start off with wheat just so we can start to, breed up animals once we get them over here. I'd like to have a nice supply of wheat. So I'm thinking maybe we can just come down sort of right here in this lower level maybe. Just break some of these. If we do, how many is this? And then what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do 5 spaces. We could pull. We could do 1 more. I think that should be fine. Go ahead and throw there. Get out of here. And there. Let's take it over a few more blocks. I mean, that should be fine. I mean, that should be pretty close to enough, maybe. Oh, I broke that bush. There we go. Right about here. Yeah, I mean, it's not exactly what I wanted, but it's temporary and it's fine for now. So I'm just going to plant up all of these trees, and then, yeah, we'll have wood for days. We should be pretty good on the wood supply, but because we're going to need a kind of a giant amount of wood for not only chests, but also for all of the all the hoppers we're going to need. I figure I might as well start now. So I'm going to try to harvest this at least twice per episode once it's completely full. But in the meantime, I think I'm going to harvest up some of these trees that are kind of dotted around this Mesa Plateau area. But guys, that's it. I am out of time. I do want to thank you a bunch for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know down below. Leave a comment, hit that like button. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button. And if you have a suggestion for a future episode, let me know. Leave a comment down below. Otherwise, guys, I do want to thank you a bunch for watching. So from all of us here on the Highcraft server, thank you for watching and have a good night.